Well gee, if I hadn't doomed this video to obscurity enough by posting it on a channel no one has heard of, I've pretty much guaranteed this will become obscure thanks to the fact that no one's bloody heard of this game. There's like one other review of this game on YouTube, I am deadly serious. I can't exactly blame anyone for not knowing what this game is though. It was only released in Europe and Japan, which means chances are if you come from America, you've probably never heard of the god game known as Doshin the Giant for the Gamecube. So in this game you play as Doshin the Giant, as you may have guessed from the title of the game, and he certainly is something. I would make some sort of sarcastic comment on what he looks like, but I've got nothing. The objective behind Doshin is very similar to many other god games, I suppose. You are dropped onto some place where the villagers are completely useless, and it's up to you to get their shit together. Even more so in Doshin the Giant, because despite the legends of Doshin being passed down from generation to generation, the villagers have no houses and only 2 residents. Your job as Doshin is to satisfy the villagers' demands, whether that means leveling the terrain so that they can build, or moving a tree closer to the village to make the land habitable. They really are dependent on Doshin for their survival, which really makes me wonder how they managed to survive, even if there was only 2 of them. When you help them, the villagers give out love in the forms of hearts, and when Doshin gets enough love, he grows. Getting bigger in this game has 3 main advantages. 4 if you're a viewer who wanted a quick joke. Being bigger means you're stronger, which means you can pick up larger houses in order to find boxes underneath them. Okay. Being bigger also means you can walk faster, which, you know, is quite helpful seeing that
people are now happy and give out love.
Sloths. Finally, it makes Doshin's terraforming ability stronger. Alongside love is hate, something villagers give out whenever you do something that would make Doshin seem like a bit of a prick, such as killing a villager, which might I add is very easy to do when you're this thing, or destroying one of their precious houses. Terraforming? Yes, terraforming. Doshin has the ability to change the entire landscape at his whim, which to be honest is quite cool. Want a bridge of land across the water?
Make it.
Don't want this mountain here?
Flatten it.
Want a mountain here? Just... Did you know this game originally came out on the failed Nintendo 64 disc add-on, the N64DD? Well, it did. It was only released in Japan, and I can only imagine it not selling well because it was on the disc drive. The game is pretty much the same, only everything looks like arse, and the draw distance looks like it's from Silent Hill. So someone over at Nintendo obviously thought that such a masterpiece should be released again on the Gamecube, so that everyone may be able to bask in its beauty. Everyone, that is, apart from America. I guess Nintendo thought that it wouldn't sell too well in America, which I can kinda see why they would think that. What is the objective of this game? To get the villagers to build monuments. Why? Fuck knows. Never really tells you why you need to build these monuments. Just gives you a list and tells you, go build these, and then we will reveal to you the mystery cube. How do you create a monument? Wait for the villagers to start building one and then give them a flower to help. Of course. This whole game is kinda weird in general, to be honest. There isn't so much a soundtrack to this game as there is... ear rape. Also, the villagers look creepily happy. It's the stuff of nightmares. But then again, that isn't the only nightmare material in this game. But once you get past the creepiness, it's actually a really nice and relaxing game. Listening to the sounds of nature around you, watching your little tribal villagers grow bigger, receiving love, accidentally stepping on a villager because Doshin is so big. It really is a nice game to play and can really put you into a nice mood thanks to how peaceful it is. Roll the clip.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near. The rain dust disappears, dear, and I feel so fine. Just to know that you are mine. My life is...
What is this, and what is it doing in my relaxing island game? So this is Doshin. You can transform into him anytime, and I don't really know why he is in this game. All he does is destroy stuff, whether it be with his spaghetti arms or with walls. So with him it is technically possible to end the game by killing all of your villagers. Only advantage? He can jump really high, and after going around like this all the time, it's quite nice. So yeah, that's Doshin the Giant, really. The game is split into days, and at the end of each day, quite possibly one of my favourite songs from a video game of all time starts to play, returning the feeling of peace and tranquility. Penis, my goddamn mic got in the way.